Jess Villo. Welcome to the Imagine series. Today we're going to cover imagining your life to be stress balanced. So I want to start with very much including into what stress is. Remember, we don't have a stress-free life because stress can be actually sometimes really good for us. And that type of stress gives us motivation and stimulation. It's just getting that balance so it's not going to take over and consume you and become so stressful that then you can't function in your life. So we want more of a stress balance in your life. I know that sounds a bit strange to have a stress balance. Often people want stress-free, but we actually need to have that wonderful balance. So I'm going to start with basically talking about just stress in general. General day life, day to day, road rage, all sorts of things going on, pressures, demands, things like that. But if we really just come down to it and including even 5 or 10 minutes, just quickly, gently and softly, really slowing it down, like putting it on pause just a little bit each day of just taking some time out in your own space, some time out to ground. It doesn't take much because 10 minutes adds over a period of a week, over several weeks. That it all counts and it all brings about a balance. It's when we don't have it that the stress starts to really build up and we're unable to actually really function. And sometimes then we may not be able to cope or manage, we might get agitated and we might lose it a little bit more or even get some memory issues. That's all part of the symptoms of having too much stress. I'm just going to run you through 3 easy quick steps to come back and reach that stress balance. Okay, first of all, grab something like this, pop in your hand so you've got your hand a little bit busy and occupied, which is really important before we start, okay? Okay, number 1, find a space that you really find that won't be intruded upon and just allow yourself to become comfortable. And 2, feel your body and ground. Feel your feet on the floor and just allow the body to sink in the chair and start the breaths just slowly and gently through the nose and out through the mouth, just gently and softly. I'll do that again for you. Just gently and softly. Just 3 little breaths. And just feeling the body in the chair. And then the 3rd step is to tap into the senses. So you can close your eyes and just look around and just see what you see. Hear what you hear. Smell what you smell. Taste what you taste. Even feel where you are. Just tapping into those senses. So 1, grab your spot, grab a place that won't be intruded upon. And 2, feel the body ground and do your breaths. And 3, tap into your senses and allow yourself to sit in that space. Even 5 minutes. 10 minutes is great, but 5 minutes is good too. So whatever's going to suit you on a regular basis. That's the key, on a regular basis. So just coming back to taking that breath, taking a space, 5 or 10 minutes, anywhere it might be, down at the beach or in your own home or anywhere where you can just sit, put your feet on the ground, put your hands down and breathe and just be really in that space, being mindful and being present. And even just give your eyes a gentle close and just going into just being in your body and just being part of just being you. Just noticing who you are, just noticing the feelings, just noticing your senses, just noticing what you hear around you, just noticing what you smell, just being in that moment, just being in the moment, not worrying about, the phone call. If the phone's ringing, you just go, yes, the phone's ringing. And just come back to just being you in that chair. And just breathe, and gently pausing, slowing things down a little bit more, and just being present. And if we do that on a regular basis, we can really reach that nice stress balance and having that and really being able to manage and work and feel and enjoy life and have some more fun. If you find that your stress gets too much and too much out of control in your life, sometimes we might need a little bit of help. So that means that we go and seek some support in that area. It could be, to other therapists or therapists basically that you know already, or to ourselves, or someone close by, but someone who's trained and qualified and knows how to help you reach that stress balance. So it's just knowing that limitation, and when you get over there and you know that this is a bit too much, it's just sometimes that little bit of help just helps you get back on and get that nice little balance. Lovely. So just see how you go with that. I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of your time, a little bit of space for you, and give it a go. I'd be really keen to hear how you go over a period of, say, the next 7 days. And of course we have our 21-day cycle, so feel free to leave some comments. I'm really interested to see, how that went, and if you've got any questions, I'll make sure that I answer those. So I hope you've enjoyed this time, and thank you so much for coming to the Imagine series.